Welcome back! I cleaned my bench. So we can clutter it up again with some stuff from the scrap heap. That is stuff people put in front of their apartment buildings in some boxes, yeah, saying for free, please take it. So let's get started, shall we? So we have here B and N. Never heard of that. Cordless mouse here, yeah, with still some batteries in it, and I guess there was the USB dongle for receiving stuff from it. Anyway, I put that aside for a teardown. Then we have a nice knife. Rather, oh, is that locked somehow? Yeah. Rather nice looking stainless steel knife. Interesting. Maybe I have some uses for that. And yeah, it's locking. It's not the highest quality. Maybe we can do something about it. The blade is a bit wiggly here, but yeah. And I see more toolish stuff here. Oh yeah. Well, not really a multi-tool, or is it? Well, pliers and oh yeah, definitely multi-tool. Some rust on here, but that's okay. What's on that side? A saw and a file and interesting. So not a brand multi-tool, of course. It says, oh yeah, it's you know, advertisement present or whatever you call it. The name of the company is here. So yeah, cheap multi-tool, yeah, has its uses, I'm sure. And oops, another multi-tool. I have no idea what's that for, but I guess this is for bike stuff? I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, good to have. And I guess we do the next two items at once. Two Phillips screwdrivers. You can never have enough screwdrivers. Okay, that one is a little bit crooked, but it's also nice to have them so you can file them down to a specific form you need. Now we come to some computer stuff, and yeah, Ethernet cable. Looks good, extremely thin, but it says gigabit Ethernet here. Let me measure that. This Ethernet cable is not even 4 millimeters in diameter. A little under 4 millimeters. And it's supposed to be gigabit Ethernet. But it also doesn't say the CAT class here on it. Does it say somewhere? No CAT class on it. Well, let me measure the length. It's about 50 meters and it works. I just tested it. Next, more computer stuff. Round thingies with no label, just a number I might be able to look up. And yeah, CD, DVD, Blu-ray? I have no idea. Give me a second and I'll try to look up the number here. So they are DVD+R, so writable DVDs, 8.5 gigabyte, double layered, from the company Intenso. That's basically a European German brand. Then we have a, well, there's a type here. Oh my gosh, I zoomed down. It's a KY-887/2A from 2013, made in China, USB to Ethernet. Or maybe it's, yeah, USB to Ethernet. I guess. Let's try it. Let's see what happens when I plug that in. Dum da da dum. That's nice. That's it. Dum da da dum. Okay, let's plug in some Ethernet. Oh, other way around. No blinking lights. I hope that Ethernet is connected. That cable. Oh, here it is. ASIX somewhat USB 2.0 to fast Ethernet. Oh, not gigabit, but at least fast. So what's the problem? There's a driver for it, but cannot be started. Oh, it's coming apart. Let's give that one more try. Or not. There are absolutely no blinking lights. Okay, that thing is dead as a dodo. Tear down, I guess. Not that there's much to see, but anyway, might be interesting. Moving on. We have not only one, but two USB wall warts. And that's an original Samsung. Let's have a look at the Samsung first. Okay, 5 volts, 1.55 amps. Interesting. The other one is from Busch+Müller, German company, I guess. USB charger, not a travel adapter, so you can't use that on travels. Anyway, 5 volts, just 1 amp. But hey, it has the pin out of an USB port here. That's really neat, isn't it? To test these, I fortunately also found a little USB cable in a really nice color. So let's plug that wall wart in here. No blinking lights, okay, and my USB cable. And how to test that without risking too much? Yeah, USB power bank. Let's see. And yeah, it's loading. Can you see that? Neat. Anyways, let's try the Samsung one. And yeah, again, it's loading. Thing is working. Very nice. Okay. Moving on. By the way, this little USB cable is really, really nice, and it feels like, yeah, it's silicone, not PVC. And it's, let me zoom down. Can you read that? It's from JBL, brand USB cable. Wow. The last computer item, some proprietary adapter cable. I have no idea what that is for. Maybe I zoom down just a sec. Maybe some third-party Apple connector, but they weren't that wide, the Apple iPad connectors, weren't they? I have really absolutely no idea, and there are absolutely no markings. But if you want a USB to barrel jack converter, there it is. Leaving the computer stuff behind now, and we're continuing still with some wall wart here, but that's a really conventional wall wart. Let's test it. The markings are really hard to make out, but it's DC 12 volts plus minus 0.5 volt and 500 milliamps. Travel charger. Somebody's calling me. Just a sec. Okay, fire in the hole. And yeah, you can see that the LED is lighting up. That's a good sign. And if I pull it, it stays alight for quite a while. So at least the output filter capacitor is still alive in some way. I won't bother actually measuring the voltage. And the last power supply item. Just some barrel jack here adapters for some universal power supply. Let me zoom down. I don't have the wall wart for it, but you can always solder on your own cables and somehow, yeah, use some shrink wrap or whatever to secure it here. Always nice to have these around. Moving on to some bike stuff. So I have here an LED bike backlight. Yeah, still working. Only drawback of that thingy here is that I don't see any port for charging it. Run by batteries. How many? Oh, gosh, come on. Okay, only 2 batteries. Yeah, but it's working. That's fine. The side. And we have that thingy here. Let me zoom down. So that obviously goes somewhere on your frame of your bike. And then you have here these slots, and you can slide your light on here. And it has even here, can you see that from the side? Yeah, a holding ledge. The only problem I see is it's not made for this light here. Okay, maybe a file could change things, you know. Make it fit. It almost would fit, but not quite. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't need it net right at the moment. And we have another bike light. This is obviously dead as a dodo. Let me try to open that. And we do that, of course, with a universal tool here that I just found. I guess it snaps open here. Yeah. And inside we find... Oh, it also runs on batteries. And these batteries, I'll zoom down in a second. These batteries have seen better days, I guess. But there's the switch. There's a blob chip, I guess. Yep. And there's the LED. And that's it. That's it. I guess this is just, you know, the toggle switch electronic here and a little MOSFET to switch on and off the LED, and yeah, nothing else. Well, I won't throw it away. I just keep it. There are absolutely no markings on it beside the former China export. Okay. More bike stuff, but this is the last bike item, and I need a hex. I need a hex, not on this universal whatever. Give me a second. I tried my new bike tool, but the hex key on there is simply too small. So let's put that away again. Yeah, you need a rather large hex key, and then you can, clamp that to something. Well, you know, I think that's for a bike. I'm actually not sure. Whatever. And the last item for today. I have no idea why that took. Some kind of lanyard. Very nicely built, I guess. So the lanyard itself is not stretchy at all. That's some nylon cord. It has some heft to it. But the ends here are actually rubber, and yeah, it's nicely crimped on that side, and you have this metal spiral thingy here for the rubber eye, or whatever you want to call that. You never know when you need these things, do you? Yeah, that's it for today. After that last magnetic compass stuff with circular median filtering and whatnot noise reduction, I warned you that I need to do some nice and relaxing videos, and that's the first one of those. Anyway, until next time, bye.